What's going on YouTube? Trucking in life here one more time, guys. Guys and girls and girls and girls. Yeah. I'm just gonna kind of hit a point on here. As far as like owner operators and like shops. In the meantime, I'm harassing a box right now. These guys looking at me like, what this dude won't go away. You're right, I'm not going away. I need give me my box, I can go away. Try to get my box, I ain't going nowhere. I know when owner operators, you know, when you follow hard times, you know, you got a shop you depend on for a while. You've been going to for a while rather, and you know, you kind of like got a good reputation with them. And like you're able to run up a tab with them. I'm just gonna say be careful with that because there's been guys that burned the shop, and before I make this next statement, you gotta understand too that the shop, a good outfit is hard to find. The one that's honest, the one that lets you float the tab, the one that actually do good quality work. What that means when you ain't gotta come back for the same problem, because every time you come back for that same problem, they still charge you. So it's not like they go warranty a mess up on their part. They gonna say, well, we'll fix it again, but we're gonna bill you for it. So anyway, if you find something like that, you want to hold on to that person. What I'm saying is this. Sometimes what you can do is you can run your bill up so high where you can't afford to pay it, and then people ghost the shop. And they ghost good shops. Now, if you want to ghost any shop, ghost one of them part changing shops. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying ghost the shop, but I'm saying if you'll ghost one, don't ghost a legit mechanic. And don't let you have an electrical mechanic and a regular mechanic all in one. And you'll ghost that. As a matter of fact, let me touch on that real quick. And for the record, in case you guys don't know what an electrical mechanic is, every mechanic not an electrical mechanic, but all mechanics are mechanics. I don't know if that makes sense. Especially if you got a Volvo. I mean, when I'm in the shops, I see a lot of Volvos in there for electrical problems, right? I don't know. I know I just see them in there. A lot of them being there for electrical issues. And the shop that I have is a good shop. They got electrical mechanic there. All of them not electrical mechanics, but they all do pretty good work. All the mechanics are there, but it's only one that like know everything from top to bottom. And that guy, because he know everything, of course, you know, he's super busy. So sometimes you get one of them other guys to come out and be like, you know, you're like, hey man, I know you do good work, man, but you know. And then what happens is with electrical problem, they can't handle it, so they gotta wait till electrical mechanic guy become available. Electrical mechanic guy, what he does is he able to diagnose like electrical issues. So if anybody know electrical problems, they hard to diagnose, especially in vehicles. You can try to narrow it down, but you gotta ohm stuff out. You gotta like run jumpers. You gotta do all type of crazy stuff. I done seen my mechanic do all type of crazy stuff. I'm like, man, I have no idea what you're doing, but you like you know what you're doing. And he'll get me up the road, man, from electrical issues. Cause anybody know? I remember one time I was in the shop. This one truck. Every time I came to the shop, and I came to the shop like every couple months for like something like big or whatever. And I say every couple months I'll be up in there, and I seen the same truck in there for like at least a month. At least a month and a half. And I'll ask them shop, I say, hey man, what's the deal with this truck? Y'all bought a truck or something? They're like, no, we can't figure out the problem. They couldn't figure out the electrical problem with it. This truck was sitting there a month. Now, it was sitting there a month for a couple reasons. One reason was they had to wait to find some time to get them into the shop. That was probably like a week or so. And then once they got them into the shop, they had to wait for an electrical mechanic to become available to work on an electrical problem. That was about another week or so. And then the electrical mechanic was trying to really figure out the problem. And he's an electrical mechanic, and if he's having a hard time figuring out the problem, could you imagine what a regular mechanic might have tried to do if he tried to dance or something like that? That's why I'm saying guys be ghosting shops that's really good at what they do. How you ghost a shop and you got all these rinky-dink shops out here? All I'm saying is this, guys and gals, yeah. Don't ghost the shop, man. If your bill getting out of control, just try to communicate with the shop and let them know, hey man, look here, I'm running on some hard times. Or you gotta call it. Or otherwise, if you got no money to pay the shop what you owe them, pay them their money, then sit your truck or something, or just sit the truck and just pay them their money, man. Whatever the case, the money you already owe them. Don't run up a tab, man. It was this guy I know, on my word, and I feel bad for this because I referred this guy to the shop. This guy, my shop I was dealing with for like the last 10 years or so. What about 10 years? I referred the guy to the shop. And the guy was legit stand-up dude with me, so I figured, hey man, they do good work over here. You know, they get you right. Tell me why this guy, man, he ain't even at the shop, guys. They floated him a tab on my word because I told him he was a good dude. He was good for it. Because he didn't have the money up front. So now I put my reputation on the line. Hey, now my shop kind of looking at me like, hey. So now anybody referred now going forward, they going to be like, okay, it's going to be like a question mark. Well, they got to pay up front now. Because this one guy messed it up for everybody else. And I don't even see the guy. I don't even talk to the guy now. But my thing is this: if you got a good place to go there, get your mule back on the road or your mules back on the road, why you gonna mess that up, man? Why mess it up? But anyway, that's a mindset that I would never understand, and I don't even want to understand. But for those of you, the people in the back who understand this stuff, don't ghost shops, man. Especially if it's a decent shop, just pay your bill, man, and get out of there. All I'm saying, guys, is don't ghost the shop. If your bill running a little too much, hey, man, dial it back a little bit. Sit the truck. Don't run the bill up too much, man, where you can't afford to pay it, because all you're doing is running and carrying more debt. Having a tab is cool when you're on hard times, but don't abuse the tab to the point where it gets so high where you can't afford to pay it if you had the money. You can't afford to pay it if you had it, because you got so much catching up to do. It seems impossible. But anyway, YouTube, that's it for this video, guys. So, YouTube, hope this video is helpful. Give you a little understanding what's going on, chill. I'll see you guys in the video. Peace.